everyone, I'm here to help you with Crucifijo de Piedra. Crucifijo de Piedra, it's a Huapango. Huapango is a style of song and dance from the Huasteca region, and that includes Veracruz, Oaxaca, Puebla, several of those states. Now, this is also, it sounds very similar, of course, this is a subgenre of the son Huasteco as well. And so the son Huasteco and los Huapangos, they're characterized by a lot of really fast rhythms. And this one is actually not fast, but this is slow. And this is the way that Linda Ronstadt wanted to do it. Very simple, but put a lot of passion into it, a lot of sentiment and feeling into it. And you can hear that on the recording. If you look at the playlist that Mr. Glasser provided us, you'll be able to hear how much feeling she puts into it. And this is really beautiful because there was like a backstory. I talked to my teacher. He's actually the one who recorded with her, and they toured in the United States for seven months, and so it was beautiful. I wish I could have been there, but he was explaining to me a little bit about how she wanted some beautiful but very slow and simple musical arrangement, and so that's why it's such a slow Huapango. I believe that there are some slow Huapangos, but out of all the ones that I have played recently, this is probably the slowest because it really slows down. And you can tell because of the redoble. By the time that you get into the redoble, you can hear that it's just really slow. So I'm here to help you because I reached out to my teacher who recorded with Linda Ronstadt this specific song, and he was explaining to me how he did the Huapango. And he has a very interesting technique with the thumb, because I do the thumb, but normally when I want to make it longer, he was telling me that he actually did not use the pinkies or the ring finger to make it longer. He would just, como dices, he would say, arrastrar. Así me dijo. Yo arrastraba mucho dijo, el pulgar. He would actually drag and do that's the word, arrastrar means to drag. So he would arpeggiate these strings with the thumb in that specific song, and this way he was able to maintain a very slow paced song, almost like very solemn, because the name Crucifijo de Piedra would be translated as stone crucifix, and it's a very sad story. It makes you almost want to cry. When I was listening at the end, it almost makes you want to cry, because the woman is saying that, I mean, she lost her love, and there was nothing really she could do, but then she didn't want to do much because she was a little bit proud, that happens, she just simply didn't want to hold him back because he was already leaving anyways. His heart was away from her already, and she goes to cry to the church and to this stone crucifix where Jesus is there, and it's just so sad because as she's pleading for her lost love, then it also says that she's crying, but also the crucifix is crying. So I wanted to give you this context because it's very important to understand the context and why Linda Ronstadt chose this more simple arrangement. But she wanted to, of course, showcase the beautiful voice that she has, and she wanted to put all that feeling into it and make it very slow, very solemn, and very, very sad. I mean, it's just they put Mexican music in general. We just have, it's a roller coaster of emotions, which is why people love mariachi music, because we can show a really sad story, like a heartbreaking story, or we can show something really happy, and it's just a beautiful rainbow. I call it like a rainbow of emotions that we can express through mariachi music. So again, in this video, I wanted to just mainly focus on the abanico and just the rhythm, because it's very, very slow. So let me go ahead and show you now how my teacher showed me to go ahead and do it. And I want to show you that way too. Okay, so this is very important because many times, I have another video that I have done and I've shared with many of you for abanicos. And it's very important to remember that, the position of your vihuela or guitar, specifically the vihuela, we have problem with vihuela, playing because of this little hump. People often think, they often think that we're supposed to keep it like this because, you have this little hump, And so that's for your body to rest here a little bit at an angle. But no, you don't want to do that. You want the just like a guitar. Just imagine like if it was a normal guitar. And then you just get it close to you. And it's just flat. You're facing down normally, okay? So that's a very important thing, because this way when we're doing the abanico, especially for abanicos, you don't want to be in the wrong position and you don't want to be hitting the wood. Because if you hit the wood, then you're making a clicking sound and also slows down, and it creates a bad technique. You're going to limit your speed, and you're going to limit your ability to play vihuela. So again, you just have a nice flat, just like this, just normal. Make sure that you don't have it like this. Just normal, just like this. I mean, if it inclines a little bit just by nature like this, that's okay. But like I said, you never want to play like this, because there's people that think that it's like this, and this is wrong. You want to definitely fix it. So that's just normal. And there's actually vihuelas that are coming out just flat. It's interesting, right? But yes, so those are like some modern vihuelas. Anyways, but I just wanted to show you. So the abanico, and my teacher told me, because I'm used to making the abanico utilizing here. And so, yes, it is a valid abanico, because there's many types of abanicos that help us arpeggiate the strings on the vihuela. And of course on the guitar too. Just remember that as I'm showing you this is specifically for the vihuela, but if you have your guitar pick, most of the time you're going to do it like that for the guitar, because that allows you to create your arpeggiation, since you're not using your thumb. And so Don Victor Cárdenas, he reminded me that there is no accents on this type of Huapango. There might be other songs that we might add some accents, but in this specific song, there's no accents. He recorded it very plainly, beautifully, very perfect, just like beautiful clockwork. Very, very precise, very smooth, and almost thinking about the words as you're playing. Okay, so I decided to stand up so you have a proper angle and we can play it together. It's important to know that in the beginning there's two abanicos, because it's bam, bam, there's two abanicos. And then also on measure 6, when we make the stop, that's an abanico too. So here we go. So there we go. That's how you play it, and I just wanted to show you a little bit. The rest of the song is very similar, but I hope that the context of the lyrics, the context a little bit about the background of the song, helps you to be able to interpret it better, and so that you can play it without knowing that this is a song that is almost like a mourning type of song. Mourning, right? When somebody is really sad. And so that is the type of song. I hope that it helps you. Let me know if you have any questions about this or any of the other songs that we're working on during this semester. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.